It's loading. There we go. Hello, everyone, and Happy New Year. Welcome to another fabulous live stream brought to you by the Imperial Court of Toronto. I'm Empress 30 and 34, Nikki Chin. First, a big thanks to you for joining us. Don't forget to ask questions, say hi, and compliment us. It's very important. I start off every show giving thanks to our frontline workers all over the world. So on behalf of the Imperial Court of Toronto, all of its members and affiliates, thank you, frontliners. You have been working long, stressful, and tiresome hours. Thank you for continuing your work in keeping us safe and healthy. To all of the other essential workers, such as grocery store clerks, cooks, refuse collectors, custodial staff, teachers, and first responders, thank you for being there for us. On that note, the Imperial Court of Toronto would like to remind you to stay safe. Continue to social distance, continue to wash your hands, continue to carry sanitizer spray or wipes, and continue to wear a mask. Protect yourself in order to protect others. We are all in this together. Let's flatten the curve, get vaccinated, get boosted, and stop COVID. Please welcome to the live stream to do our land acknowledgement. This is Emperor 35 of the Imperial Court of Toronto. This is Emperor David Valois.
Good evening, everybody. Happy to be here today, and thank you for that opening remarks. And certainly also want to say thank you to the frontline workers for everything they do for us. We start our shows always with a land acknowledgement. Many of us are joining today's show from lands across North America. We do have some international viewers as well. North America, also known as Turtle Island to many Indigenous communities. We are currently situated in Toronto, the Imperial Court of Toronto, and as such, we would like to begin today's show by acknowledging that the lands we're meeting on is the traditional territories of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples, and is now home to many diverse First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples. We also acknowledge that Toronto is covered by Treaty 13, signed by the Mississaugas of the Credit, and the Williams Treaties, signed by multiple Mississaugas and Chippewa bands. It's always very important to acknowledge that we are not the first on these lands, and acknowledge the rich history of those that have come before us and are with us still today. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Emperor 35, David Valois, for that land acknowledgement. On that note, I would like to welcome to the live stream, as I fix this do of mine. My goodness. I wore something shiny today because it's New Year. I'm very excited for this show. This is going to be a fabulous show. We're all in such high spirits. We have a lot to talk about in the next hour. So hopefully you can stay tuned, stick with us, and donate what you can. The ticker tape down there tells you how. But on behalf of the Imperial Court of Toronto, I would like to welcome to the live stream Empress 35 of the Imperial Court of Toronto. This is still Empress 35, Miss Rachelle Valois.
Happy New Year, everyone. Looking forward to performing for you and looking forward to talking and sharing our stories.
When tomorrow comes, I'll be on my own, feeling frightened of the things that I don't know. When tomorrow comes, tomorrow comes. And though the road is long, I look up to the sky, and in the dark I found a hope that I won't fly. And I sing along, then I sing along. I got all I need when I got you and I look around me and see sweet life. So I cannot stop it to my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. It's so hard when you shine it in my eyes. Can't lie, it's a sweet life. So I cannot stop it to my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. 'Cause you're my flashlight. My flashlight, my flashlight. Oh, I see the shadows long beneath the mountaintop. I'm not afraid when the rain won't stop. 'Cause you light the way, you light the way, you light the way. I got all I need when I got you and I look around me, see sweet life. So I cannot stop it to my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. You stole my heart when you shine it in my eyes. Can't lie, it's a sweet life. So I cannot stop it to my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. You're my flashlight, light. You're my flashlight, light. Oh, you're my flashlight. You're my flashlight.
Happy New Year. Hey, Empress, how are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
Amazing.
I was just doing my flashlight dance for you.
Thank you.
Oh my God, of course. Oh, hello, handsome.
Hello.
Well, this lighting is so much better.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Yes, Happy New Year, everyone. My goodness, what a new year it has been. As my husband posted the other day, which was yesterday, I've done the 15-day trial of 2022. I would like an exchange.
I want a refund, please.
I'd like a refund, please. Oh, ICP35 says,
Hi,
hello, good evening. Oh, Tanya King. gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. We'll be seeing a little message from her a little bit later, which I'm very excited about. We actually have lots of messages to show you guys in the next hour here. Just people wishing us a happy new year, some very wonderful messages from some wonderful people. And so hopefully next time we'll have some other people as well sending us messages. And so stay tuned for that. So if you don't know anything about the Imperial Court of Toronto, we raise money every single year for a certain charity of our choice, as well as other charities that we decide to throughout the year. And I'll have Rachelle and David talk about the charity that we are raising money for this evening, because it is not our usual charity. And so I'm very excited to give the floor to them. They will talk about it briefly, and then we will bring our very special guest on, who I'm very excited who is here this evening. So please, without further ado, welcome to the live stream. As you see them right there, Emperor and Empress 35, Rachelle Valois and David Valois.
Thank you, Nikki. So yes, tonight we are raising money for none of our usual charities. Our usual charities are, certainly for this year, is the PWA Food Program and Rainbow Railroad. I've never been able to say that without stumbling over my tongue. So those are the normal charities. However, tonight, we are supporting the Betty White Challenge. So to honor Betty White's life and what would have been her 100th birthday on the 17th, there is an online challenge to raise as much money as we can for animal shelters and those sort of things. So on January 17th, animal lovers from around the world will be raising money and donating it in Betty White's name, to keep her spirit alive and give her the birthday celebration that she deserves. Betty White, I think we all have a soft spot for her, the one and only. The funds raised tonight will be donated to a Toronto-based animal rescue organization. We're in the process of assessing a number of organizations that will meet our requirements. We want to be very careful in our selection. We want to find something that supports the queer community or is queer friendly. And once we have selected that organization, we will make the name. We will publicly announce the name. This is a bit unusual for TICOT. We don't usually raise money for animal rescue organizations. So we want to make sure that we do the right thing and select the right organization. But anything we raise tonight will go in the name of Betty White and the Betty White Challenge.
Yeah. It was also a challenge that was put forth by the Waterfall Empire, challenging all of the diamond courts. So the diamond court that raises the most money,
Raises the most money.
Raises the most money. I think there is something else to the challenge. I didn't quite get it. I just heard it was like, we're challenging you all. It's like, challenge accepted.
Absolutely, but it's a good cause. And we all have a soft spot for Betty. So, happy birthday, Betty.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that. I cannot wait to hear what the charity is going to be. We're going to research and get it all together. I'm so excited about that. Yes, the Betty White Challenge is super amazing. I've been reading so much about it. It's obviously in the next couple days is like the actual date in which people are doing it, but we decided to do it a couple days early so then we can kind of, get the ball rolling. And then on the 17th, we will announce who exactly we are giving the money to. So we have the 48 hours to decide who we're giving the money to. But thankfully we're in a metropolis, so there's tons and tons and tons of different people that we could possibly consider. There have been a couple that did come into fruition. We looked at what they have. It's great, but there's still others that are out there. We're still researching. We're still trying to get there. It's just like if you're part of a court. I know London's in the house here. We have other. My emperor, not yours, is here. Your empress is here. It's actually happy birthday, Empress 33, Miss Becca Blake. By the way,
happy birthday, Becca Blake. Love you.
And a special shout out to my half empress from Rhode Island, Empress Savannah Devereaux. So happy birthday.
And my half empress. Happy birthday. She's like North half Empress. North half Empress.
Yeah. We have Maybella in the house. We have Dwayne Mills in the house. Your ICP, Tanya King, Rachel from London, the IPR of London. I'm so happy to see some familiar faces here. Hopefully, we have some new faces coming in as well. We're on StreamYard this time, everybody. What? We haven't been on StreamYard ever, so we're trying it out. It's a new program for us as well. So forgive us if there's anything that goes wrong, but everything will go right because we have a very special guest this evening. All she does is bring good luck to us. She's a wonderful human being. I can see you mouthing. She's a wonderful human being, so sweet, and we're going to talk about her animals, and we have all three of us have pets of our own as well, so we're going to get going with that. So please, without further ado, welcome to the live stream. This is Miss Trillium 2021, Miss Lily Divine.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
Wow, look at you. You look amazing. This hair looks fresh. You look fresh. You look
First
very...
time on my head.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. It's so cute.
Well, I was trying to go for an impersonation, but we'll just go for hot mess and continue on with the day.
Hey, don't take that from me. I take the hot mess title.
Okay.
No,
You do, Nikki? I don't think I've ever seen you as a hot mess.
that's I hide it very well.
I've seen some hot messes at Carnations, but I don't think I've ever seen you as a hot mess.
That's true, and not just coronations, like other events as well that we put on. Ooh, those bar, when the bar is right there and you can just lean on it and watch the show at the same time. That's dangerous.
The lights are on, but nobody's home.
Exactly. That's what I say on the mirror every morning when I wake up. Lily, how many pets do you have, and what are they?
4, 2 cats, a dog, and a 13-year-old boy.
I understand.
He's probably watching this on YouTube right now, so he's. I'll be getting a text from him anytime now.
Well, I hope he says hello. What's your son's name?
Nick.
Oh, hi,
He's
Nick.
house trained.
Yeah.
He must be a good person because my name is also Nick.
Jury's still out.
Stop.
He's still young. He's got a lot of problems. We'll just leave it at that.
What? I'm 32 and I believe my father still says that about me. So I mean, that's not. He still says, I don't know yet.
Yeah.
I've got news for you. You'll be 50 and your father will still say that.
1,000%. I'm the youngest of 3 boys, so I mean, I'm the token daughter. I'm always just going to be that one that's like, is she okay?
I knew it wouldn't be long. He's FaceTiming me. See, we're going to deny that one.
Yeah. You're like, I'm working. I'm working.
Daddy's busy, son.
Daddy's busy being a lady of the night.
Yes.
Tell us about your 4-legged creatures.
So I have Ozzy, which is a min pin. He's about 16 or 17 now. He's around here somewhere, probably having a nap. 2 cats. If you hear the one meowing, it's that time of the season.
Oh.
Bugger off. Mommy's working.
I love it.
Yeah, other than that only animals we have. So
that's so nice. And are they indoor? Like the cats are indoor cats, or are they do they go in and out?
No, they're indoor cats.
They're indoor cats. I have one of my good friends. She lets her cats. She doesn't let her cats like out loose. Like she'll put them like on a leash, and they have like an outdoor like I don't know what you would call it, like a playpen or like the cast those.
Oh
like,
yes,
things that you.
If I had a balcony rather than a patio, they would probably go outside too. But
oh yeah, it's I mean, animals need fresh air too sometimes, or like, I mean, especially dogs when they're younger, or like depending on the breed. Like you need a backyard, or you need to be available to take them on walks all the time. Like
That's sort of what dogs are all about, isn't it, Nikki? You got to take them out for walks.
Generally, but you do
personally prefer cats.
Yeah, I like dogs, but like you do have some like lap dogs that are pretty good at staying inside for like an elongated amount of time.
Like your Lily.
My Lily, yeah, I have a Shih Tzu. Stop! Here, she's biting the chair. She's a Shih Tzu, and they generally stay inside. They'll go out and like do their business, but they don't like run around and play and chase after squirrels and stuff like that. Like they don't need a huge yard. Actually, I don't know if you know this, but dachshunds are good apartment dogs. They come up about this tall. They're
That's
about
a greyhound.
That's
a greyhound.
No.
Yeah.
Greyhound.
Dachshund is the little wiener dog. Is that China?
Little wiener dogs.
What am I saying?
Greyhound.
No, not Greyhound.
Yes.
You're talking about
Great Dane.
The big
Great Dane. Yes.
Great Dane. The other one with the D. Great Danes. Great Danes are like mini horses, and they're actually great apartment dogs. They're lap dogs, and they what do you two have?
We have a border terrier.
Yeah. So we used to have a Jack Russell and a number of cats. I used to have the cats. He came in the house with his dog.
Best dog in the world. Sorry, rascal.
Yeah. And now we have a border terrier. He's what, 12, 13 years this year?
Going on
Something like
13.
that. Yeah.
13 going on 100.
Lily, how old are your cats again?
They will be 6 this fall. Or sorry,
Okay.
this past fall they were 6.
Oh, okay. What what's the I've never owned a cat, or I don't know much about cats. What's a life expectancy of a cat?
102.
They live forever?
They do. You know,
The average cat usually gets to probably about 15, 16.
Yeah.
We used to have a cat down the street that was 24 years old. And I think his brother, they were both still alive, him and his brother. And I think he died at 26.
Yeah.
And it was actually a very surreal experience. It was a little corner store just down the street. And we walked in, and you sort of looked at this cat, and when you looked in his eyes, you could see the age and the wisdom in it. It was a surreal experience. And we sort of looked at this cat, and we went to the owner of the shop and said, "There's something up with this cat. There's this vibe we're getting from the cat." He said, "Yeah, it's because it's 24 years old." So
it's lived. It's lived.
Actually,
yeah, and especially with cats, like they sit and they kind of study the whole time. I mean, I feel like that cat has seen and heard a lot.
They're constantly plotting your death, cats.
That's so funny. Speaking of living forever, we hope that Lily the Divine lives forever. I'm going to put you backstage, Lily. You're going to get ready for your number. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready, okay? We're going to have a little show going on in a minute, everybody. Oh, this is so fun. What did you guys, I don't know about you, but do you guys do like New Year's resolutions or anything like that?
My New Year's resolution this year was to not have a New Year's resolution. So I won. I'm already done. 2022 is mine. And I always start the new year off on my right foot.
I mean, we get that joke. We know. If you don't know, just go on Rachelle's OnlyFans. She's called the Booted Empress now. Do you want to tell that story a little bit later?
Sure. Yeah, it's a fun story.
Do you want my side of the story or his side of the story?
Mine.
I want her side of the story, but when we talk after the show, I want your side of the story because I haven't heard your side of the story. Tanya said she has 2 Danes and they never do anything; they just sleep. Love them. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. And then
also has a whole bunch of puppies. Well, I'm not sure if they've actually given some of the puppies away yet, but it's a whole bunch of puppies.
All Danes?
All
All
Danes.
Danes, yeah.
All
Wow.
Danes.
They're so beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow. And then Dwayne said my cat son was 22. My goodness. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Speaking of 22, she doesn't age a bit. Please, without further ado, welcome to she just rolled her eyes. Please welcome to the live stream. This is Miss Trillium 2021 for the Imperial Court of Toronto. This is Lily Devine.
Took my love and I took it down. Climbed a mountain and I turned around. And I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Well, I've been afraid of changing 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you older. Children get older. I'm getting older too. So I've been afraid of changing 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you older. Children get older. I'm getting older too. Oh yes, I'm getting older too. So could you take this love, take it down? Oh, if you climb a mountain and you turn around, if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills where the landslide will bring it down, down. And if you see my reflection in the snow covered hills where the landslide will bring it down. Oh, where landslide will bring it down. Where the landslide will bring it down. Where the landslide will bring it down.
Thank you. How is everybody doing this evening?
Super!
We're doing excellent.
We were trying to figure out who's clicking the buttons on the production.
So funny story. So we were using BeLive. We were using BeLive before, and what happens is that when someone's producing, everybody else in the show cannot control anything. So whoever's producing is the one doing that. But apparently StreamYard has it different. So they and me have access to producing the whole show. So I just keep clicking, and they're just like, so
I'm fine.
I
I'm
know. By all, I don't know what I'm doing. You guys do whatever you need to do. Anyway, Lily, beautiful number. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
It was lovely. It's nice. It's a good little sing along. Everybody like knows what it is. It's lovely. It's gorgeous. Do you have a New Year's resolution? Do you do that?
I keep saying every year, I'm going to lose weight. And I'm still top heavy from the ankles up. So I just gave up on it. It just doesn't matter anymore.
Hey, that means you lost weight in your big toe.
Maybe the earlobes. That's about it.
And what about you, Nikki? Any New Year's resolutions for you and Jason?
I don't have a New Year's resolution. Just what I've been focusing on is I just got a new job at the beginning of December, so I was just kind of focusing on that until lockdown 8.5 came to Ontario and laid off yet again. Not upset about it at all. Very happy and joyous. And hold on, I'm just crying a little bit. Just give me a second. No, but I'm focusing on my new job, so I have a lot to kind of think about for that. I haven't been a bar manager before. I've been a bartender for umpty years of my life. So being a bar manager, kind of you switch the role a bit to where you're not actually doing the stuff, you're managing the stuff. And so I'm actually learning a lot being off for these next couple weeks. Mm-hmm. To learn more about managing. So no New Year's resolution. I try and take care of myself as much as possible. I'm not going to slow down my drinking. That's not going to happen, especially if these lockdowns keep happening. I'm not slowing down my drinking. But maybe family, maybe get in contact with family a little bit, put more effort into family.
When you said family, it's like, are you talking about adopting? Like,
no.
I got one that you can borrow.
I was gonna.
You want to give it a shot? Hey.
I was like, don't give Lily ideas. I'm gonna hear a knock on my door and a basket and a basket.
Well, think about it this way: you'll miss all the nappy times. You'll just get the raging hormone teenager, but that's okay. You can deal with that.
I can handle that. I'm still a raging hormonal teenager, so we're fine. Oh my God! What about you guys? Do you guys want a family?
No. So no. There's actually a story here, as I suppose always. I think it was date 1, maybe date 2.
Date 1.
Date 1. Okay. The question was asked: do you ever want children? And at that time I said no, and Dwayne said, okay, good, we're happy with that.
Date can continue.
The relationship can continue.
Date can continue.
And about 12 years ago, no, not quite 12, 10 years ago, my sister got her first child. And we were in South Africa, and we saw the baby for the first time. It was literally just this big. And I held the baby in my arms, and my full-on I want to be a dad hormones kicked in. And, for about a year, I was talking about, maybe. And Dwayne kept on saying.
And for that entire year, I was preparing my divorce lawyer.
It's like, it's your decision, but, you're making that decision on your own. I'm out of here. So, 20 years relationship, child, you sort of pick which one weighs the heaviest, and ultimately decided it's too late to have a child. So no plans.
Yeah.
But I mean, you have the father's intuition. I mean, I think that's always going to be there no matter what. Like, I mean, Jason's seen it too. I don't really want children myself. But we go down to the States to see his family, and all the kids are under the age of 10, and like I treat them as if they're the most amazing children in the world, but I thank God I can return them.
That's the most important. No, my mom said when she became a grandmother, she said the greatest thing about a grandmother is you can give the kids back. So yes, I hear you. I mean, it's great to have and Lily, sorry to talk about it this way. I know you don't have the choice. Actually, I want to say, there you go. We've had our fill. Thank you very much. Go back to our lives.
Actually, Lily, I wanted to talk to you about, you had this video come out a handful of years ago. I watched it on YouTube recently. It's like it was like a mini kind of interview with you and your family and how drag has shaped it and everything like that. What was that all about, and what did you take from that?
That actually came out last summer.
Oh, that was just last summer. Oh, I thought.
Yeah. It came out the Tuesday that I competed to be Miss Trillium, which was the Friday or Saturday, I think it was.
Saturday.
So it's been overwhelming in that case. It was my dad's a drag queen, so what? What did I take from it? There is a lot, and I don't want to get down to this road, but there is a lot of hate in this world. And that was my main goal in going into doing the video, and literally exposing most of my family, my immediate family, that this is the way we are, this is the way we live our life. And if somebody could take something positive from that, that was the main concern. But don't ever read comments on videos.
Yeah. How long ago was this, Lily?
Last summer.
This was just last summer. So I think we started on a Saturday morning, 8 a.m. We did not finish filming until I think it was 11:45 that night. It was a very, very long process. So kudos to those in Drag Race.
I grew up in the film and television industry. My dad was a film producer back in South Africa. So I always think, with a lot of sort of a longing heart. I was actually going to originally go into that industry. And then my life sort of took a bit of a turn and I ended up in technology and ultimately banking. But yeah, it's a lot of work. You think you watch a 30-second or a 1-minute clip of video, you don't realize it took a day or more just to get it.
Oh yeah, and it's, I don't want to say it's cut and paste, but there's a lot of editing that has gone into that.
Yeah.
Hours.
And you made a very important point. Never read the comments.
No, never.
It
honestly can. Like there was some days, especially when people start speaking about your child or your mother or whoever the case may be, you get very defensive. And as a parent, that's the one thing you try to shield your child from is all that hate. And you kind of let the world rest on your shoulders. So
yeah, well, when you put yourself and your family out like that, you never really realize what kind of impact it can have or what kind of dialogue it can have for other people. You're letting them in your life, and especially because it was a documentary format, and like, I mean, you're not going to be loved by everybody, but it's like, I rather not be loved by everybody instead of, I would rather be hated by everybody. I hate the hate speech, the everything like that just stay with, think it, don't say it to me. I don't really want to hear it. I don't care. It's just, you don't need to like me. You don't need to agree with what's happening. You don't need to agree with anything that I'm doing, but just keep it to yourself, because I'm not coming up to you being like, how dare you like red peppers and not green ones? Like, I'm not doing it. I mean, like,
what have you got against red peppers?
I actually had dinner with red peppers tonight. I don't know why that came into my head. Also, Rachelle's allergic, so I thought, and Lily's wearing red. Look, we made a connection. You're welcome. Lily, do you mind if I share the link in the comments so everybody watching the show?
Yeah, by all means, go ahead.
It's
a UK-based company that reached out. So, hey, if you want to watch it, go right on ahead.
It's a very good watch, and I think it's really eye-opening, especially like for anybody and everybody of all ages. I don't know what happened. Anyway, so I'm going to do a little number for everybody, and then we'll come back after these short messages. So please, without further ado, welcome to the live stream. This is Empress 30 and 34 of the Imperial Court of Toronto. It's me, Miss Nikki Chin.
Prima donna girl, yeah. All I ever wanted was the world. I can't help that I need it all. The prima donna life, the rise and fall. You say that I'm kind of difficult, but it's always someone else's fault. Got you wrapped around my finger, babe. You can count on me to misbehave. Prima donna girl, would you do anything for me? Buy a big diamond ring for me. Would you get down on your knees for me? Pop that pretty question right now, baby. Beauty queen on a silver screen. Living life like I'm in a dream. I know I've got a big ego. I really don't know why it's such a big deal, though. From side to the core. Every day is a chore. When you give, I'm more. I wanna be adored, 'cause I'm a prima donna girl, yeah. All I ever wanted was the world. I can't help that I need it all. The prima donna life, the rise and fall. You say that I'm kind of difficult, but it's always someone else's fault. Got you wrapped around my finger, babe. You can count on me to misbehave. Prima donna girl, fill the void up with celluloid. Take a picture, I'm with the boys. Get what I want, 'cause I asked for it. Not because I'm really that deserving of it. Living life like I'm in the play. In the limelight, I want to stay. I know I've got a big ego. I really don't know why it's such a big deal, though. Go down. Anything for the crown. When the lights give it down, I spin around. 'Cause I'm a prima donna girl, yeah. All I ever wanted was the world. I can't help that I need it all. The prima donna life, the rise and fall. You say that I'm kind of difficult, but it's always someone else's fault. Got you wrapped around my finger, babe. You can count on me to misbehave. Prima donna girl, yeah. All I ever wanted was the world. I can't help that I need it all. The prima donna life, the rise and fall. You say they are kind of difficult, but it's always someone else's fault. Got you wrapped around my finger, babe. You can count on me to misbehave. Prima donna girl.
Yay! I'm not doing another song. Hi, well, thank you for that. Connie Concepcion from Buffalo is in the house. Hello, darling, my sister. Oh, how is Buffalo? Let us know how Buffalo is. Buffalo. As I brush my hair with my hair clip. You know this is old hair when it gets tangled when I'm chair dancing. It's gorgeous.
Should we say hello to all the people watching?
Hmm?
Should we say hello to the people's watching?
Absolutely. Hello, people watching.
Hello, people watching. Well, George Palmer, our King Father, did a shout out. Jason the Just did a shout out. Becca Blake, Tanya King, Dwayne Mills.
Maybella was in the house.
Maybella, Connie Concepcion.
Rachel from London.
Our treasurer, Ricky Lake, Ontario.
Yes.
Had to run off to deal with a dog by the back door.
Weekend, Houston is celebrating their coronation.
Is that right now?
Yeah, it's right now.
Nice.
So it was our coronation this year was the first year that Houston ever sent representatives.
Yeah. So
John Carello's on LiveStream. Yay!
So on the sad note, today we also had to cancel our trip to Florida's coronation next weekend.
Yeah.
Because of the COVID situation and the border restrictions and the travel advisories and all that kind of stuff. It's just not on the cards for us to get there in January. So we've given our tickets to two of our friends in Florida, so we will be represented.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we won't be going. So
unfortunately.
Quite sad about that.
I was really looking forward to it. A, because we have friends there. B, because I know a lot of members in the Florida court and I want to support them and cheer them on. Florida is also the daughter court to Kentucky, and my American South half is Kentucky's. I don't know where that story was going. It got very long.
I was waiting for you to say it was also somewhere warm to go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We don't. You know what? It's interesting. I never think. I know Florida is a lot warmer than here, but I never really think about that. Hey, Vu, my American half emperor, Vu Tran. Hi, welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, so I never really think about temperature in North America being warmer in other North American parts. I just sort of think about the South being warmest time of year.
That's so funny. I love that. I just assume that, and anywhere south of Canada is warm. Buffalo,
Michigan's bombing right now. It's so hot in Michigan.
Is that?
It's south.
Especially in New York too. New York, it's blistering tropical weather.
I know. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I love it. What's question for you, Rachelle.
Okay.
Your favorite destination you have been?
It's tricky because so I would say the most life-changing destination I've been to would be South Africa. It was really spectacularly beautiful, but it also really made me realize how blessed we are here in North America. South Africa is kind of an odd country where it's technically a first world country, but it's realistically a third world country. So you'll go from sections that have no power, no plumbing, and people are in like tin shacks. And then you go and there's like these mansions and private helicopters and private jets. And it kind of, and I've never seen, I think that's the first station I've ever been to where I got to see extreme poverty, like real poverty, where there is no system for them to go to get support and help and money and shelter. Like there's nothing. So that was so life-changing. I would say South Africa, especially Cape Town, stunningly beautiful. Favorite fetish place to go to would be Berlin. Favorite shopping place to go to is definitely France.
I love that. Everyone has a tier. We're just waiting for Lily to come back on camera, and then she's going to do a little number for us. So I'm super excited about that. And then we'll come back. And just make sure, everybody, if you do feel like donating to the Imperial Court of Toronto, you can e-transfer if you're in Canada to treasure@ticot.ca, or you can go to our website, ticot.ca, and hit the donate button, or you can scan the QR code. That's right there. Crazy. There. Right there. Exactly. Rachelle, you never look so beautiful.
Everybody had their cameras up, do they?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Now
they're watching on their phones. Like, how do I scan this if I'm watching on my phone?
Again, we're still trying to figure this program out. It'll look a bit better later. Don't you worry about it. Yeah. Don't you worry.
And just to remind everybody, it's not our normal charities tonight. Tonight we are taking the Betty White Challenge. So the money we raise tonight will go to an animal rescue animal shelter in Toronto in honor of the great and only Betty White, who would have been 100 years old on Monday.
And before midnight, January 16th, so going into January 17th, if you don't have the funds currently, if you do still want to donate, just make sure you put in the donate in the notes for your donation hashtag Betty White Challenge, and those donations as well will be added to the funds that we raised this evening. So it's not just this evening, we have tomorrow until midnight as well. So you have just over 24 hours to donate to the charity that we choose here in Toronto for an animal rescue. So I'm super excited. Speaking of super excited, I'm super excited to see her again. She's wonderful. She's amazing. She won our Miss Trillium back last year. She's an amazing human being. So please, without further ado, welcome to the live stream. This is Lily Divine.
World, I want to leave you better. I want my life to matter. I am afraid I have no purpose here. I watch the news on TV, abandon myself daily. Now I have sons who I love dearly. When it falls,
Oh my God. Sorry.
All good, baby girl. You look fantastic.
Kids, I'm telling you.
When it falls, sowing the seeds of love and hope, We don't have to stay stuck in the weeds. Have I the courage to change? Have I the courage to change? Have I the courage to change today? You're not alone in all this. You're not alone, I promise. And together we can do anything. World, you're not alone in all this. You're not alone, I promise. Standing together, we can do anything. I want to leave you better. I want my life to matter. Now I have daughters I love dearly. When it falls, pouring on me the rain. It falls, when it falls, sowing the seeds of love and hope. You don't have to stay stuck in a weed. Have I the courage to change? Have I the courage to change? Have I the courage to change today? alone in all this. You're not alone, I promise. Standing together, we can do anything.
Let me tell you, my kid's grounded.
That is awesome. I was so happy with that. Did he try and call you during the number? Is that what happened?
Yeah. I'm like, really? I know he's watching me, and let me tell you, it's a long drive home with Dad, okay? It's going to be show tunes all the way back home when I pick you up tomorrow.
Oh my God. Nicholas.
You're grounded.
Nicholas, you're grounded. Oh my gosh. I love it. That was so cute, though. That was a great number. I love that. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Thank you.
You look
Oh,
amazing.
geez, look at that.
She shrunk, everybody.
Hey.
It's about the only time weight's going to come off of me is when it's on the camera. So
Naturally.
Oh, I'm getting some messages from the producer. We have a bunch of hello messages to play.
I'm so done with you. Play them, producer.
Hi everyone, it's Emperor 22 Vu at the Imperial Sovereign Court of all Connecticut, and I just wanted to take some time to wish all of my family at the Imperial Court of Toronto a very safe and happy and healthy new year. I know that 2022 has given us some deja vu vibes with the pandemic surging and quarantines happening in a lot of places. But if we learned anything over the past couple of years, it's that we are resilient and that we will get through this. I mean, look at how we've adapted so far. We have been doing these great virtual events like y'all are doing tonight. We have Zoom meetings and new ways to keep in touch near and far. I got myself a Peloton and I don't even have to go out into the cold to get a workout in the winter. It's all about ways to find happiness and insert it into your life, whether that is taking a longer shower in the morning, whether that's reading a book for a few minutes, or whether it's talking to a friend that you haven't talked to a while. Those little things can really make a difference, and do those things for yourself because you deserve it, and give yourself a lot of grace. And 2022 is going to be a great year for all of us. It's going to be a great year of reunion and health and happiness. And I'm so looking forward to it. And I'm so looking forward to seeing you again.
She's on the.
Hi, this is your Canadian half emperor. I just wanted to wish all of you a happy new year. Stay safe, get vaccinated. If you're not vaccinated, get your booster shot. We're all in it together and we're gonna get through it. Gonna be different, but we are gonna get through it. Finn will come back better than ever. And I hope to see you soon. To anybody who are in healthcare or non-essential thing, I commend you to our healthcare workers. I know it's stressful. I know it's a lot of work, but you're doing a great job. Keep positive and keep up the good work. Happy New Year.
Hey everyone, this is Empress 35 of Calgary, Michaela Quinn. I'm also the half Empress of Toronto. I know everything is a little up in the air right now due to the Omicron variant. However, I know that we'll be able to get through this. I wish everybody nothing but a joyous new year, and I hope everybody stays safe.
Good day to one and all. This is Empress 16 Plum Vicious, just wanting to give you a little good juju message for the day. We all know we have been through quite the hell of a 2-year period. Lots of people losing work, lots of people losing businesses, lots of us missing engagements, all kinds of good stuff. But that being said and done, we're all lucky. We're in a better position than a lot of other people in the world, and we all still have people that we care for, people that we love, people that love us, people that will look after us and that we can look after ourselves. And we have a lot to be grateful for in spite of the fact that we have missed a lot. We've also found a lot of new things. We've found new friendships. We've found new times to take care of our own personal selves. We found time to work on projects that we never thought we'd ever get finished. We've managed to spend some time snuggling with our spouse or snuggling with our animals. We've had times to, work on our bodies, work on our brains, work on our spirituality, work on all those other kind of things. We've had time to sit down and have dinner at the table together. We've had all of these wonderful experiences that most of us were probably too busy to take care of before or to enjoy before. So when it's all said and done, you know what? Yeah, there's a lot of negative, but there's also an extreme amount of positive that has come out of this time. Be grateful, be thankful, be happy, be healthy. But most of all, through all of this, learn the balance of it all. And I think all of us needed to learn the lesson, maybe not in this way, but we did learn something, hopefully. And in all of that, let's just be good humans to each other. Because if we're good humans to somebody else, hopefully, you know, maybe the lesson will sink in. When it's all said and done, let's just become better people. All right, stay well, stay healthy, glitter brightly. Talk to you soon. Ciao.
I just love that. I was sort of nodding as he was talking about the various things, you know, sitting down, having dinner. When Vu was saying taking a longer shower in the morning, yes, there's a silver lining here. We do have a little bit more time to actually take care of things we didn't normally do. And while it is, you know, dark clouds all around us, there certainly are some silver linings there. So thank you for those messages. There are a few more to come in a little bit.
That was lovely. No, that was great. I think everybody spoke so eloquently, and they kind of, you know, hit it right on the nose. We're all trying to continue our lives and better our lives, but we should feel thankful for certain things that we have going on for us and in our lives. So I mean, you know, we all have a family that we can look forward to. We have pets that we can look forward to. That's unconditional love, that's for sure. They don't talk back to you. It's great.
Have you met our dog?
I have.
Your dog talks
sat
back.
for 3 weeks.
Your dog talks back.
I don't know. Yeah, no, he whines. He doesn't talk back. I know you have older pets, Lily, but like, do they whine? Are they very needy pets, or are they kind of just like on their own?
For the most part, they're pretty much on their own. The cats talk to me. I know that sounds crazy, but they do. When you talk to them, they start going off on their own little thing, and I say it's bedtime, and they follow me down the hall into the bed. So,
oh, does the dog sleep in the bed as well, or just the two cats?
No, because he likes to sleep in certain spots that I'm really not comfortable having a dog lay. So, yeah, when I'm sleeping, I really don't want any animal there per se. So.
I love that. Well, and especially all night too. Like it. I mean,
yeah.
I know I toss and turn. Lily's she's like the size of a football, so she goes anywhere and everywhere. Like she'll cuddle, but then like if I have to kick her off, I can kick her off. It's super easy, just like nudge her and she'll like move. But like not all dogs are like that. I know it's kind of harder to move some other dogs off of your lap per se.
Yeah.
I used to have a cat that used to like getting in under the duvet, under everything, and sleep between my legs.
That's my dog.
That's like, okay, I am stuck on my back. I cannot turn because there's a cat between my legs. And the last thing you want is to scare a cat that's sleeping between your legs.
Yeah.
Especially a cat. Yeah.
Especially a cat.
You really don't want that to happen. Oh my gosh, I love that. But we do have to admit to each other, especially during these lockdowns and during this whole stay-at-home stuff, having a pet around the house is actually such a wonderful thing to have. It's something that you can talk to. It's to have that routine of, you know, letting them outside in the yard, feeding them, petting them. Like it actually helps with mental health, I feel. I know with being locked down here, I'm in, you know, an 800 square foot apartment. There's only so much I can do in the apartment without having to go outside. But having Lily, having my little dog here, you know, chase a toy or pet or, you know, say random stuff to and talk cute to. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about having a pet around the house and how it affects your mental health, but I mean, I look at it in a positive way, even though she can be very annoying sometimes.
Yeah. So I work from home all day, and therefore the dog is always around and I'm always around. Thing I worry about a little bit is when we start eventually going back to work, like office buildings and those sort of things. It won't be full time, of course. But still, I think there's a lot of animals out there that's going to say, what the hell just happened? Where is everybody? After a number of years of being used to having their humans around them all the time. So I'm a bit worried about that. I'm not quite sure what the animals are going to do. Maybe they'll just sleep all day.
Raph will be fine. He'll just sleep.
Lily, I don't know if you feel the same way, or what's your kind of, how can you wrap your head around this?
It's mental health wise. Like I've been by myself since Boxing Day, as I mentioned earlier, and it's without the animals here and Netflix. I'd probably be sitting in a corner plucking out my eyebrows doing nothing. So it's animals are a godsend. So it's nice to have the animals there. I mean, I love all my animals, but the cats, like the purring and that, it's soothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've noticed since we came back, and I hurt myself, that my dog has been a lot more attentive because he sees me limping. And I think animals automatically know if some other animal's limping that something's wrong or you could be dying soon. Because that's what, in the wild, if an animal's limping, it's not going to be around much longer.
Yeah, there was a couple days I spent on the couch just curled up, other than taking the dog out, of course, but just curled up and kind of in my own little world. I had cat up by my shoulder, one on the other side of me, dog up beside me, and they didn't leave my side for 2 days. It was nice. But yeah.
Well, in this kind of weather, you sort of want to just curl up and be warm. Minus 25 this morning when I woke up with wind chill.
Yeah, it was really cold this morning. Yeah,
I did not go outside.
What's that in American?
It's -5 Fahrenheit.
Ooh.
Okay. I suppose 32 is 0, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you, Jason.
Lily, I don't know if you know this. My husband's American, so he's my conversion. He's my conversion calculator if I ever need one.
Good to know. I have nothing for that. Really, I don't.
It's about -5.
-5 doesn't sound so bad, but I suppose it is.
No, I know. But when Fahrenheit becomes in the negative numbers, you know it's cold.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how I know, like, if it's very, very, very cold. Oh, and also Rachel from London said it was -5.
Oh, yes, of course.
It was 7 degrees Fahrenheit right now. So yeah, it was probably -5 earlier today.
So talking about whining animals, our dog is whining. So I'm going to step off screen for a minute and just figure out what's going on.
That's okay. We're going to play a few more messages and then we'll do our closing remarks and everything. So let's get these messages on the roll.
All right.
Well, good evening to you all. My name is Mr. Billy Blake. I am Imperial Crown Prince 35. It's a pleasure to do this spot for everyone. I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday and New Year. I realize that we're coming into yet another unconventional year, but we can't let that damper our spirits. We still have the opportunity to make some change for change. I know that we're doing a lot of raffles online. We're doing a lot of online shows. If you want to keep abreast of the situation, hit up www.TICOT.ca, or you can check us out on Facebook and Instagram. You know, I know it's been difficult and trying for everyone, but the best way we can stay together is to be apart. So just a quick reminder, wash your hands, wear a mask, stay safe, And also know that you are loved and missed beyond words. There would be nothing more that I could wish to do than to hit on stage. Oh my goodness, I miss it so much, but what we're doing is for the better, and it's going to set us up for success in the future. And while I know it's been difficult, I found solace in some music, and there's actually an artist by the name of Luke Combs. He wrote a song about COVID-19, and one of the best lines that I heard out of this song was, "It's a mystery, I suppose, just how long this thing goes, but there'll be crowds and there'll be shows. There will be light after dark, someday when we aren't 6 feet apart. Be kind, look out for one another, and it's a pleasure to serve you in this reign as your Imperial Crowned Prince. Stay safe, all. Cheers."
Hi, my name is Tanya King, the Imperial Court Princess for Reign 35 of the Imperial Court of Toronto, House of Valois, wishing all members of the Imperial Court of Toronto and the International Court System a very happy New Year 2022. Now, normally, I would prefer to be speaking under better circumstances, but be it with the situation with coronavirus and the Omicron variant affecting our communities, we are in various states of restrictions and lockdowns, particularly those in Ontario where the province has almost effectively shut down. And I suppose that it is very easy to feel frustrated, upset, angry even at the situation, particularly considering that we've been doing this now for 2 years with coronavirus. But I believe in my hearts of heart that we have surpassed the worst of coronavirus. We now have effective vaccines and boosters are becoming available. And as much as they're inconvenience, public health measures are proving effective, and our doctors and nurses are fighting valiantly against the spread of the virus. So all that to say is I believe that in 2022, we will witness an amazing rebirth for the Imperial Court of Toronto and the International Court System. And we will, in due time and in safety, be together again as friends in our favorite bars, restaurants, and venues. So all that to say, Happy New Year, and take care of yourselves, be kind to yourselves and your neighbor, and try to put a smile on someone's face. See you all very soon.
Hey everyone, Emprix27 from the Waterfall Empire, Nathan Silva Drake, hoping everybody in TICOT has a happy, safe, and healthy new year. Take care.
Hello, it's Sapphire Poison. I just want to wish the Imperial Court of Toronto a happy, safe, and healthy new year. Mwah.
Yay! So cute.
Well,
Oh, I
thank
love
you
it.
everyone who sent all those messages. So that was the last of them.
Yeah. So that was Billy Blake, my ICP for this reign.
Tanya King, my ICP for the ring.
Absolutely. And then Emprix, correct?
27.
27 from the Waterfall.
Nathan Drake.
Nathan Drake.
Yep.
And Sapphire Poison.
A local drag queen in Toronto.
So thank you very much for sending those videos. The first batch of videos, I don't think we actually said the names of the people that we showed, did we?
I believe we did.
We did?
Okay. We talked about them. I don't know if we actually
talked about them. I don't think we actually acknowledged them. I think they said their own names. So let's leave it at that. But yes, thank you very much, everybody, for sending your videos.
Very lovely, very sweet. Oh, and EY 2021, Miss Peaches also sends her Happy New Year greetings, and she's sad that she had to miss the show. She had to work until what did she say, Lily? Like 7 p.m. and she's like, I could throw a face on and be on the live stream. I'm like, babe, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, she was so adamant on being on the live stream. I said, you know what? You have a seat reserved for next live stream. Like at least one of you is going to be on here. I'm very happy with this. So why do I want her? I didn't want her. This is my
I'm about
laptop.
to kick mine under the table. He's being really annoying.
He's just hearing all the other voices and he's responding to them.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about what's coming up in February. So
yeah, please do.
So let's hope, fingers crossed, that we get to the worst of, or we're at the peak of this particular wave of coronavirus, and that hopefully come February things will be in a better shape. There is a bit of a lag, but from what I'm seeing in the news, that we seem to have been sort of starting to peak at this point. All things being equal, we will obviously have a live stream through the month of February. We've committed in our reign that we're going to have a live stream every month. We were hoping, actually would have been tonight or today. No, tomorrow. Sorry. Tomorrow we were hoping to kick off the TICOT bingos again at Flash. Unfortunately, Flash is shut down at the moment, so we couldn't do it this month. So fingers crossed we can get a TICOT bingo in potentially in February if things open up again. From a travel perspective, we have Connecticut. Connecticut coming up in February. So Vu, we're coming for you. All things being
coming
equal.
To see you, not coming for you.
Coming to see you, coming for you. Same thing. I was playing on words there. So we're hoping to be able to get to Connecticut. Hopefully things are a little bit better. It's the third weekend in February, I believe, correct? Yes. Which gives things a little bit of time to settle down. So let's hope, everybody cross your fingers. Let's hope that'll be our first non-TICOT coronation, and frankly our first international coronation ever. So we'd be, other than Buffalo, I suppose Buffalo is international. Well, just across it. You don't fly to it; you drive to it. I don't count it as international.
Still international.
Still international, technically speaking. But yeah, so that would be our first, fly to coronation, and we're really hoping to be able to make that. What else did we have planned?
February, we're doing the OFudge online auction. The OFudge used to be, if there was a bar open, it's our comedy night usually. So everyone would do a comedy number. But unfortunately, due to COVID, we can't have an in-person event. So we're doing a online auction. And OFudge was started by Candice, who is a great past multi-empress of the Imperial Court of Toronto. So that event has always been in honor of her because I guess she was a bit of a comedy queen. Nikki?
Yeah, absolutely. She, this whole thing is in memoriam of her because she was just so fun-loving. She was so sweet, and she always had such a positive attitude. So to kind of break down the walls of our astute gowns and crowns and big jewelry, big hair kind of thing. It's a big comedy night, let loose, kind of do whatever makes you laugh, do what's funny to you. I know Lily has some amazing numbers that she will be bringing up to fruition, I'm hoping, which we will talk soon about that, because I know she can do some pretty funny stuff. I do one number every single year. It's the same number I always do. But it's a good time, and we're having an auction for it. So yeah, I'm very excited for it.
Yeah, and I almost forgot. We have the Court Jester event coming up in February as well, isn't it?
Yes, we do. Surely You Jest.
Yeah.
It's an intimate, non-drag brunch event where we're formally introducing the Academy of the Court Jesters.
Yeah. So the Imperial Academy of the Court Jester. Headmaster of that academy is Emperor 26 Ricky Lake, Ontario. And on the 17th of February, that's the date that sticks in my head. I could be wrong. So Ricky, if you're here, just put the date in the comments if I got it wrong. Sure, do you jest? We're looking forward to that event. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
It is the 27th.
27th. I knew there was a 7 in the date, so the 27th. End of February, so hopefully things will be better by then.
I do want to say hello and welcome to Miss Trillium 2020, Miss Cereza Reina Waters. So nice to see her in the house. Hope you're doing well, darling. Imperial Crown Princess of Connecticut currently. Miss Bonnie Petite is in the house. She says hello from Connecticut. So nice to see you, darling. And Ricky says Sunday, February 27th.
Perfect. Thank you, Ricky.
Just to update everybody. Just to update everybody on that. So at this time, I want to give a huge shout out to Miss Trillium 2021, Lily Devine, for putting up with us. Thank you so much for coming onto the show. We're going to have a Miss Trillium event pretty soon. We're going to talk about that, and we will. It'll happen, whether it be in person or online. At least we know how to do the online. In person is going to be a bit harder, especially with Ontario restrictions. But Lily, did you want to say any last minute remarks before we say goodbye to you?
Other than thank you very much to everybody who showed up today to watch the live stream and that continues to come out and support us. It's very appreciated. It makes some of us feel special. So, and thank you to the Crowns as well. Much appreciated to everybody.
Always our pleasure. Forever. I think you're an amazing human being. You have an amazing heart. Keep doing what you're doing. Emperor and Empress, do you want to say one more thing before I boot her off the live stream?
I would like to basically what's that word?
Thank?
No. Echo your comments. Thank you for coming on and performing. You're a wonderful person. I look forward to being able to do some more in-person events. I think I only got to do one in-person event with you.
Yes, I think it was the one at the well.
It was,
and then obviously Coronation.
Yeah. So, and that was the event. Right after that event is where I damaged my right ankle.
Oh,
stop! That's so right. Oh my god! Oh my gosh!
We haven't told the story yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a bad habit of
Okay. Before Lily goes, I'll tell the story, and then we'll have Lily go. Then we'll do our goodbyes, and then go ahead.
Yeah. So after the Trillium event, we went to Cock Bar.
Upstairs
at Flash. And it was the first time in 2 years that I've been in heels. So it was like Bambi with new legs. And I forgot how to go downstairs in heels. So I took one step at the top and
fell my way to
the bottom. Twisted my ankle. So I spent the entire coronation on a heavily sprained ankle with torn muscles. And
that was the right leg.
That was my right leg.
Right ankle.
And then on our vacation, I was being stupid and carrying too many things when I shouldn't have been. And in front of where we were staying, the road was all torn up through construction, and there was no direct, straight path to walk. And there was a lot of loose tarmac, and my right foot hit the loose edge and fell up from right there. I fell back and then twisted and mangled my left ankle, probably about 10 times worse than I did my right one. So I have an air cast and crutches, and it's all colors of blue, yellow, brown, and green at the moment.
And about this big.
Yeah.
But one thing we have learned, if you're in crutches and your foot is in a cast and you're on a wheelchair going through airports, it is the most amazing experience.
Right through it.
Straight through. Front of the line everywhere.
I recommend everyone buy an air boot. Just put it on when you're traveling.
You heard it here, everybody. Buy an air boot and you get on the airplane as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And we'll just tell them, well, Rachelle Valois told us to do it. So it makes sense. I'm making hashtag Save Rachelle and hashtag Boot the Empress a hashtag now. We're going to post this on our social medias right after the show. Again, thank you so much, Lily Divine, for being here this evening. I want to thank you for all of your efforts. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your stories. And we hope that you're safe. We wish you a happy new year. And hello, Nicholas. You're grounded. You're welcome. We did it for you. Thank you, Lily. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Thank you. Have a good night, Lily. Thank you so much.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, how wonderful. She's so fun. She's so sweet. And I'm sure her son is as sweet. We did send out that YouTube link. Go watch that whenever you possibly can. It's a very good watch. Honestly, I've had an amazing time.
Thank you.
Kicking it with you.
Yeah.
See what I did there? Okay. All right. Dad joke. No, it's been wonderful. So just if you do want to donate, if you can donate to the Imperial Court of Toronto, tonight's charity of choice will be an animal rescue here in Toronto. It will be announced on January 17th on behalf of the hashtag Betty White Challenge. You can e-transfer to treasure@ticot.ca or go to our website and hit the donate now button. One little quote I want to share from Betty White is, "Animals don't lie. Animals don't criticize. If animals have moody days, they handle them better than humans do." It is so true.
True.
She is 100% an icon, a legend. She's going to go down in history. She's amazing. So please donate. We are going to announce our charity on January 17th on Betty White's birthday. So stay tuned for that.
Good night, everyone.
Well, I was going to boot you guys off first. Then I was going to do the actual live stream outro.
Yeah, okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's great.
Bye.
Take control of the reins again.
Yeah. So no, thank you so much, the two of you, for having me on again as one of the hosts for this evening. You two are wonderful human beings. I'm so glad that you're back in town. We have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to plan. We have a lot to do. So stay tuned, everybody. There will be so much going on. As you heard David say, what's going on in February. We have a lot going on. So stay tuned for that. Okay. Thank you so much, the ENEs for Reign 35. Adorable. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us on another fabulous live stream brought to you by the Imperial Court of Toronto. Winology. I did a video, long story. It's on my Instagram. Don't worry. I want to thank our amazing hosts this evening, Empress 35 Rachelle Valois and Emperor 35 David Valois. Thank you to our Miss Trillium 2021 Lily Divine for joining us tonight for the laughs and fun. We hope that you check out our Twitter, our Facebook, our YouTube, and Instagram. For more information, to donate, to become a member, or to contact us, please visit our website at www.ticot.ca. Remember, flattening the curve starts with you. Stay safe, stay social distance, get vaccinated, and wear a mask. I am Empress 30 and 34 of the Imperial Court of Toronto, Nikki Chin, saying to you, crown your heart, not your head. Have a happy and safe new year. You all are amazing. We'll see you soon.